guys, Jeremy Marinas here at 8711. Welcome to my new series, Tuesday Trick Tip of the Week. In this series, I'm gonna help you guys out, but not by giving you a tutorial of each trick, but giving you tips on how I personally perfected the moves. Just a tip. For today's tip, I'll be going over touchdown rise. Let's get to work. Alright guys, so just a quick reminder, this is not a full tutorial. I'm just trying to give you guys tips to help you figure out the moves and hopefully give you a guideline as to how to go about training. First thing I want you guys to know before you attempt to do touchdown rise are tornado kick and a back handspring. I want you to know a tornado because that's where your step's going to come from. But the back handspring is the low whipping effect, because I want you guys to remember this is a power transition. Like touchdown rise isn't usually done by itself. It's to do something out of it, like your power moves. So there's a few reasons why we go low on the touchdown rise. One, to get more power, you get a lot more momentum if you stay connected to the floor and then you push off at the end. And two, if you hop to your hand, it's actually very jarring on your wrist, elbow, and your shoulder. If you put all your weight coming down on your arm, it's hard to pop back up, which brings me to the next tip. When I do my touchdown rise, I make sure my hand isn't like this, facing up. I turn it in, and it gives me the kind of the springy motion. So when I touchdown rise, I'm all stretched out, but once my weight comes onto my body and my first leg is landing, I actually push off the floor so I can set my chest back up, so my chest and my hips are aligned for the next swing through. Like, that's one of the biggest mistakes that people make, is they don't push off the floor, so they're trying to do a swing through with their chest all the way on the floor still. Next tip is very important, at least to me. When I watch people do touchdown rise, the first thing they do is look over the shoulder as opposed to follow their hand. If you ever learn back handsprings from gymnastics coach, they always tell you when you back handspring or flip-flop, whatever you want to call it, you always look through your hands as you go back. And for touchdown rise, for me, it's the exact same thing. Instead of trying to spot the floor this way, you're actually shortcutting your motion by half when you just look over your shoulder. But when you step and you turn over this way and you wait to find the floor when you're in the middle of the move instead of trying to find the floor before you've jumped, you'll see that it gives you the motion of touchdown rise a lot better. So instead of spotting over the side like a 540 kick, you kind of want to spot up behind you like a back handspring or a flip-flop. Okay guys, so just a quick recap, right? The first two moves you need to know are a tornado kick and a flip-flop or a back handspring. And then going into the move, you want to keep it low so you get optimal power and momentum. You want to turn your hand in instead of keeping it up like this. That way you can create a spring with your arm. And then you're going to push up so that you can set yourself. And also, while all this is happening, the last tip is you're going to spot through your hand over the top, and you're going to wait for the floor as opposed to spotting over your shoulder and shortcutting all your motion and going over the side instead of over the top. And there you have it, tip of the week number 1. It was touchdown rise. Hope you guys got some help out of this video. Comment, subscribe, rate, do all that good stuff that YouTubers like you to do. For next week's video, put a trick you would like to learn down in the comments, and hopefully I will read it and take it into consideration. If I can't do the trick, I'm sorry, I can't help it. But good luck on your tricking journeys, and I'll see you next week.